What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JJD TV. I'm your host, Josh. Welcome to the match watch along of the upcoming game, which is definitely the most important game of the season by far because it means everything. If we win it, we're right back in. Top 4 is realistic. Honestly, it's a realistic thing. If we lose it, we're done. That's it. It's over. I'd assume we probably can't make up those points in the remaining games. So this game is absolutely huge. I hope you guys are absolutely fired up. Drop a like on the channel. Help with the YouTube algorithm. You know how much I appreciate it. I love it. I hope you guys are doing well today. And yeah, let's get in it. Sorry about starting a few minutes late. We had some technical issues, but I'll rip through the lineup very, very quickly for you guys just to get that out of the way before we start. I had my predictions that it would be a 4-3-2-1 and the 4-2-3-1, but yeah, it was relatively obvious. I was going a little off book saying it'd be the 4-3-2-1. It is the 4-2-3-1. Hits is a net. Piece check with the surprise back-to-back starts at right back. He was rolling back the years. He looks good. I'm happy with it. And then we have Akanji and Chan, who I said that Chan was going to be the most important player of this game because he needs to have a sturdy and a fantastic effort at the back. Otherwise, we will be in major trouble. Guerrero is our left back. Dahoud and Bellingham were playing out as the CDMs. There was rumors that our boy Delaney might be back. He's obviously fighting injury. We weren't sure exactly what would happen. He did make the bench, but we unfortunately wasn't able to make the starting 11. Hummels, as for some of you guys were wondering, is suspended, which is why he's not in the starting 11. And then we have our front three, which is Gio, who's an informed Gio now, playing out on the right-hand side. And Jadon Sancho, baby, starting out on the left. He'll be working well with Guerrero again. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited, man. We got Royce's cam and, of course, Holland up front. In a very tasty-looking starting 11. So, I don't know, man. This is it. It is do or die. We win. We are in the fight for the Champions League with some tough games coming up on our side as well Wolfsburg, but I don't know, man. Wolfsburg could be in trouble after this. Let's see how you guys are doing. Make sure you drop a like. It's much appreciated. You guys know how much it helps with the channel. You guys are so supportive that way. Just drop a like if you're watching. Subscribe, obviously, if you're new. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Thinking we'll get a clean sheet because Piece Check is starting. I like the grin, my man. I like the grin. I'm down. Luke Carrier says, let's go. Luke, how you doing, my man? Hopefully Philip doesn't get his revenge. Yes. So the Wolfsburg's team looks relatively strong. I actually haven't even given it much of a peek yet. So I will do that. And then just, again, guys, when it comes to the courtesy part, don't respond until I do. Don't celebrate. Don't say that there's a goal. Just because I don't know how everyone's doing. So as soon as you see me react, you can react. Just so we don't ruin it for other people who are following along. Castillo's is in net, and Babu, Lacroix, Brooks, and Silva are their back four. They're playing in a 4-2-3-1 as well. Schlager and Arnold are their CDMs. We got our boy Max Phillip, who's playing as a center attacking mid. He's played relatively well since coming back from the Russian league. And then, of course, the big target man up front is Weghorst. We got to keep an eye on him. It's a pretty strong looking starting 11 for Wolfsburg. We're matching up 4-2-3-1 versus 4-2-3-1. I don't know, man. I got a good feeling about today. We thought so many times we were dead and buried, and this top 4 race was completely over. We've grinned, we bear it, we've made it so where there's an actual opportunity, and it comes with the day-to-day. So I hope you guys are fired up. I hope you guys are ready for hopefully a huge performance, and we'll see how this day is going. But Peace Check, the man, the myth, the legend, and the janitor. Alex, how you doing, my friend? Carlos says, huge game today. Hopefully Leverkusen can do something. Yes, definitely. I hope so as well. That'd be nice to... I'm still thinking that Frankfurt, with the games remaining, have a pretty strong chance, but you never know. So if Leverkusen can help us out a little bit, we'd be within potentially 1 of Frankfurt and 2 of Wolfsburg. So there's a huge opportunity. Bayern fan here. I'll be watching the Bayern game, but good luck. I hope you guys can make top 4. Much love, Adam. Much love. I heard Chelsea wants Bellingham. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of clubs going in on Bellingham. He's been playing absolutely fantastic football of late. I heard Liverpool is interested in him, but I think for his own development and hopefully just, the good of Dortmund, he's going to stay with us for a little bit longer now, man. A little bit longer. Talking Barts is here. How you doing, my man? Yeah, Royce hasn't manscaped that beard in a bit. Manscaped. Yes, yes. Our Manscapes. Very, very grateful. We'll give our Manscaped reads at halftime. You guys know the drill. But drop a like, my friends. Drop a like. This is the big one. This is the big one. This is by far the most important game. And we got to win it. There's no way around it, man. You should have a sticker that says, wait till I react. I should. Just, it depends. On certain games I watch, I feel confident that I'll be in front of the game and don't have to worry about that. But in this particular instance, I have a feeling that some of you guys will be ahead of me. So if you are, you know. Interesting. No Murray, yes. I was a little surprised by that as well. But I guess Piszczek, like I said, he had a good performance in the last game. He brings that experience to the back four, a little bit more stability. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'm excited to see that he's in. It's good to see him. We're not gonna be able to see him after the season really ever again in a playing position, obviously. So hopefully he'll get some type of other role at the club. But it's exciting, guys. And I hope you guys are excited too. Let me know where you guys are watching from. You guys know I'm watching from Canada. See if you got some new friends and family and whatnot in the community here. And then drop a like. Drop a like. Ugly sponsors for the Wolfsburg kit. Josh, what is the 50+1 rule you use in German teams? The 50+1 rule is a rule that is pretty sure specifically just in the Bundesliga, and it's that the fans own 51% of the club, so the decisions are basically decided by the fans, which is why when the Super League was happening and there's the potential of clubs leaving their respective leagues, I don't think Bayern or Dortmund or any of those clubs could have made that decision to jump because they just knew that the fans would not allow it. So that's a rule. It's a special rule. And it's interesting to see that some other clubs and other teams around the world are debating whether to enhance it in. But it's very cool. Bellingham needs to stay at Dortmund for a few more years. It would be a bad decision to leave so early. Carlo, absolutely agree, my man. Haven't heard anything about Jude, Witsel, and Brandt. Yeah, Brandt could be sold. He's been linked, but we're at kickoff. Guys, this is it. It's game time. Dahoud with a perfectly won ball already. That's what you like to see. I'm excited. Which player are you guys keeping an eye on today? Is it Sancho? Seeing what our boy can do. He'll be looking good. Royce has been in good form too. So is Gio, and so is Sancho hasn't played much, but considering the impact he had in the last match coming off was spectacular. So I'm expecting a good game from him. We got some people watching from Hong Kong, Michigan, Iraq, Scotland, Los Angeles. Beautiful, my man. Absolutely beautiful. Love the worldwide fans. And this is where we need to come together today, guys. This is where we need to come together. So if you're new to the channel, if you guys subscribe, let me know if you're a new subscriber. I appreciate it. And if, drop a like. Helps with, the algorithms and all that fun stuff. But that's a nice ball there by Guerrero. Oh, he runs into Royce. Tyrone is here. How you doing, my man? Tyrone's got a cup final to watch. I believe is it tomorrow? It's a cup final tomorrow, or is it today? The City and Tottenham Cup final. I don't know if any of you guys will be keeping an eye on that. We got some City supporters that have joined our channel a little bit just because of the love from Steven and Esteem Company, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, the game's tomorrow, so I'll be keeping an eye on that one. I don't know. What do you guys think about the Mourinho sacking? Do you think it was the right call? Because for me, it wasn't. Mourinho, in my opinion, is washed up, but he wins trophies. So you brought him to Tottenham to win a trophy, and you're 5 days before a cup final, and you sack him for a 29-year-old Ryan Mason. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't understand it, but that's just my opinion. And also Liverpool dropped points. Again, huge points. Mainz already scored. Damn. Who's Mainz playing? They're playing Bayern. Okay. That's surprising. The game doesn't really matter, but I think Mainz deserve a round of applause, man. They've been absolutely sensational when it came to this relegation battle. I was saying it at the beginning of the transfer window, and seeing how some of the players were responding to that Mainz, because they looked dead and buried. And Cologne went out and signed a couple players. Mainz basically sold their top striker, and I thought they were done. I thought they were completely done. They were going to get relegated, and they've bounced back, and they've been just fantastic. Yo, Josh, did you see the Arsenal protest? Was that obviously a few days ago? I saw the protest in London. I thought it was outside of Stamford Bridge. When was the Arsenal one? Mourinho should have stayed until at least the cup final. I agree, man. I agree. I don't know. I don't think Tottenham's gonna win it. I don't think they were favorites obviously to ever win this match, but I felt like with Mourinho they would have had an opportunity to do so. But I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me, and especially because you got to pay him a ton of money. It was a beautiful move there by Royce, though. Took him down pretty quickly. Bayern are losing. That's surprising, man, but Mainz have been in exceptional form of late. Nice little nutmeg there by Marco Royce. Josh, do you know where to watch the match? I do not. I watch it on Sportsnet here in Canada. Sorry, my friend. Should have been 2-1 for Newcastle, says Tyrone. I was watching it literally up until it was 1-0, and then I switched up to the Dortmund game and was not seeing it, guys. Lucas here says, "What's going on, Luca? How you doing, my man?" I hope you guys are doing well. Throw in your score predictions. I know it's relatively early, and drop a like on the channel. We got a big game. We've gotten off to a decent start. Marco Royce looks relatively lively this morning. Had that nice little nutmeg. He's gone on a couple runs. Drew a foul. It was nice to see. There's a nice little ball there. And we got to keep an eye on Lacroix today, guys. Because a lot of you guys know, as he just cleared out the ball, he is a player who's been rumored to Dortmund for quite some time. He's a player I personally fancy. I think he'd fit into this team relatively well. He's talented. He's young. It should be a good transfer target for us. Guys, where can I watch the game? Yeah, I don't know if a lot of you guys are watching it from, but we usually watch it on Sportsnet, and it's not usually shown in its typical area today's match, which is just ridiculous. Tottenham in the mud. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. The Mainz manager has been really good. Maybe connect the dots to someone who's managed us. Yeah, I mean, you guys probably know that. Klopp went from Mainz to Dortmund. Tuchel went from Mainz to Dortmund. And I remember when Tuchel got signed for us, and seeing that he came from Mainz, I wasn't impressed. I didn't think that it was the kind of guy I really wanted to see. But nonetheless, he came in here and he did an excellent job, obviously, and completely turned around his career. Some of you guys are watching from ESPN Plus. Get an Android box. Yeah, there you go. I had a dream we beat Kiel on penalties. I'm very excited for the Pokal match next Saturday. It should be a lot of fun. Hopefully send us to a cup final, and hopefully we take on Werder Bremen. I don't really want to take on Leipzig, but it would be a nice juicy final nonetheless. But do you like Chelsea? I do like Chelsea. If I was to pick a Premier League side to support and follow, it would be Chelsea for sure. But I had a dream. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited. Josh, how do you feel about Dortmund going to the Turkish goalie instead of Dragolski? I'm upset at that decision. I would take it with a grain of salt. The article I read about targeting the keeper was not super legitimate, so it's hard to know exactly what the truth is. In my opinion, I do think Dragolski, Lille's keeper, potentially Lazio's keeper might be a couple of options, but I don't know. I really don't think that we're going to sign him. I think he's a solid young keeper, and I think he's got super important experience at such a young age. He's got strong experience internationally. He's the captain of his current club. It wouldn't be the worst thing, but yeah, I don't know, man. Oh my god, this guy said if he supported a team in the Prem, it would be Chelsea. What are you, mate? Well, like I said, guys, I mean, I grew up in North America. Here's a huge chance. Whoo! Big chance for Wolfsburg. Follows to Silva. Hammers it just wide. A little bit sloppy. It was a good throw-in from Babu, who kind of a poor header from Akanji. Put it right on a plate. And it was a poor finish in the end, man. But no, like, I grew up in North America, man. So, like, one of the first people who told me to support someone was Chelsea. And it was my old coach. But like I said, I mean, I don't watch a ton of the Prem this season. I've been watching a lot more of the Bundesliga since obviously we started the channel. But I mean, I followed Chelsea since I was young, so I mean, they are my Prem club. But the only club that matters is Dortmund for me. Come on, we know this. But it's a nice ball there by Weghorst. Who do you think will win? I think Dortmund. I think Dortmund will win too. And it's the last, in my opinion, this is the last chance that they'll be coming into the Champions League, man. This is the last big opportunity for them. And hopefully they can take it. The protest was yesterday. I've not kept too much tabs on that. Hopefully it was effective. I don't know, was a protest in regards obviously to the European Super League, or was it for the new Champions League format? Because the Champions League format is just as stupid. But I don't know. But drop a like, guys, on the channel if you're new here, and let me know if you've just joined, where you're watching from. Because we got a big task on our hands here. We're playing a little bit sloppy in our own end right now. Wolfsburg's kind of been coming up with a couple of chances. How many people are fans of Fulham in North America because of Dempsey? It's not a bad shout. I'm sure that there's some, but he's also played for Tottenham, and I feel like that would have attracted a few more love than Fulham would have, man. But Josh, are you one of the founding members of the ECL? No, man. Dortmund's my club. I helped save the ECL. Come on. But no, I don't know. Like I said to you guys, I like keeping an eye on a specific team in many different leagues. It just kind of keeps me interested. But it's a nice ball. Who is Silva? Paulo? Yeah. Well, on Foot Mob, when I keep an eye on the matches, they always call him Paulo Silva. So I've just always called him Silva. Clearly, that's not, I guess, his proper name if you're not saying it. But that's what I've always seen his name, and that's always what it said when I've seen him on Foot Mob. But you know, whatever. The new Champions League format is the Super League. Yeah, what is your guys' opinion on the Champions League format? Because I absolutely hate it. I think it'd really take a damper at the competition. I like the group stage. I like that there's something to play for. And when I say that, I mean, like, even towards the end of the 6 games, you can still fight for a Europa League spot if you're not doing overly well. And now they're trying to add a couple more spots in different ways. And they're also trying to add two spots for points. So you know how obviously the leagues are ranked on points, the countries are ranked on points. Well, each individual club is also ranked on points. So if Real Madrid, if Chelsea, if whoever have a poor season and don't qualify, they're doing it in a way where because they're on points, they'll get brought in. And it's the exact same as a Super League, but it's tough to see because it's something that we don't want to see. Us as fans don't want to see it, and they're finding a way. So if you slip up, you have a poor season, you're Tottenham, you're Chelsea, you're Liverpool, and you've done well over the last few years, the Champions League are just they're gonna toss you in, and it's just stupid, man. Josh, the protest. Oh, nice ball for Holland. Let's go. That is the start you guys want to see, man. Oh, baby. Terzic likes it. That puts us in the driver's seat right now, man. A lot of you guys are fired right up. Damn. Holland, we said he was quiet. We said he needed a goal. A beautiful, beautiful ball. Does well. Right here, they do well to break him down. It was a poor ball, man. Holland jumped on it, ran in, and from there, he put his 5-hole too, man. Was not a super clever finish, but that was a big mistake. Big mistake. Nicely done, though. Nicely done, guys. Drop a like. Drop a like. Oh, no, it didn't nutmeg him. I thought he nutmegged the keeper. Just put it to the side. Beautiful, beautiful hit. And we're within 2, guys. That is a perfect start to this game. Let's go. Tactical Manager's here. Says the boys are starting. Tactical Manager, how you doing, my man? The protest was against the Arsenal owners. I think you're going to see a lot of that, especially the Glazers as well from United. I think are going to get it pretty hard. But no, I didn't really didn't take too much of a look at it, to be honest. So I should. But what a start, boys! What a start. Seeing a little bit of love from Serbia as well. Nice little ball there to Holland. What a start, though, guys. This is what we needed. This is a massive, massive game. Oh, baby. Apparently, United fans are protesting outside of Old Trafford. I believe that. I feel like they'd be one of the first ones to protest. But man, who would have thought in a performance like this season we'd still have a shot at top 4, man? It's a tough challenge there on Jude, though. So well done. And we're putting ourselves in the good opportunity, man. Scott, how you doing, my friend? Where are you watching from today? This is gonna be an interesting match, man. This is gonna be an interesting match. Haaland is back, man. Yes, he is. Drop a like. Drop a like for the love. The love of Erling Haaland. Simple little like on the channel. It helps me so much. And show some love. Because if you look at the table right now, man, we're 1 point behind Frankfurt, 2 behind Wolfsburg. Oh, man. And being in a position like Wolfsburg would be is a little bit nerve-wracking because they're not used to fighting for top 4. So knowing that they're, you know, they were in a comfortable position. Looking at them a few weeks ago, you would have thought that this wouldn't have been a huge opportunity. Oh, it was a dangerous ball. Cleared well. You never think there'd be an opportunity where Wolfsburg could have blew it. It seemed like they would have been cruising to a 3rd place finish. They were playing good football, and now they're gonna have to fight for a position they're not used to. The players aren't used to fighting for Champions League towards the end of the season. So I don't know if it's getting to them, but it's a perfect start for us. Some of our players have been there. They've done that. And we're playing relatively well. I wasn't super keen on the 4-2-3-1. Look at Marco Reus. Oh. He was walking through players left, right, and center. Had a little slip up there at the end. It was nice, though. BBB fan from India. Welcome, my man. Welcome. Is there anyone new to the channel that's watching today? If you're new, let me know. Let me know if you've subscribed, and let me know where you're watching from. Who all are from England? I know British Empire is from England. And British Empire put a predicted 11 up that you were almost spot on, my man. You were almost spot on. I believe you put Mariah at right back instead of Piszczek. But it was a good shout. I went off book with my prediction. Probably not the smartest prediction, but I just had I don't know. We know Terzic loves playing with the 4-3-2-1 when it comes to teams at the top of the table, man. And when it comes to teams, like I said, towards the lower end, they're a little different. They're a little different, and they usually play the 4-2-3-1. But I don't know. I'm surprised. I'm glad that we did go with it though, because it did fit the personnel. Without Hummels in, Chan I guess had to drop back, especially if we're not gonna put Piszczek there. But yeah, it's cool. Josh, I'm new. Killian, how you doing, my friend? I'm assuming you might be an Arsenal supporter then. Did you know that AFTV organized the protest? I didn't know that, but I would have believed it. I follow him on Twitter. He's been pretty you know, pretty passionate about his opinion. That's a good ball there, but Veghorst just missed it. But yes, I'm new to your channel from United Kingdom. Excellent podcast you have. Welcome, my man, Michael Brown. How you doing? Whereabouts from the UK are you from? And are you guys Dortmund supporters? And if so, if you subscribe, I'd appreciate it. But it's good to see some new faces around here. Where is Sancho Flo? I don't know, guys. Go over to the Discord and ring him up and tell him to get in here. We miss him. Murray is living in the Netherlands. Very cool. Beautiful country. I've been there once. But I would love to go back. Well, got here from Steven's channel, and apparently now I'm most of your streams. It's good to see, my man. It's good to see. I've got a lot of love from a lot of the people who've joined from Steven's channel. Very cool to see, and it's like I said, it's one of my favorite things about football is that there's just so many different leagues. So I mean, if you have any interest in the Bundesliga, man, hopefully I'll be a good channel to keep an eye on. And hopefully you guys will cheer for Dortmund if you're jumping towards the Bundesliga one, because they are a fun team to watch. I've always said it from the neutral perspective. If you're gonna support or just start supporting a club, they're a fun team to watch. Especially last year when they played the 3-4-3 formation. You had Hakimi and Guerrero. It was lightning. It was lightning to watch. It was fun football. Apparently over 5,000 people went to protest, and I'm a United fan. Love your channel. Good man. Nice little block there. United, we definitely have a bunch of United fans on the channel. United's a pretty popular worldwide club, man. But no, it's good to see. Welcome to the channel. A lot of love from you guys today, helping me out. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Michael, I have no idea where that place is. Honestly, I have not heard of it, but I guess what football club is that relatively close to? I don't know. Maybe that is a football club. I don't know. I'm super familiar with the cities and obviously places that have football clubs in England, but hey Josh, how you doing? Pius, how you doing, my friend? I learned how to pronounce your name properly. I'm very ecstatic about that. Bro, this game will not be easy. I feel like Wolfsburg will score. They're definitely working their way back into the team, man. I'm gonna call him Paulo Silva. I don't know. It's what I've always called him. But he's ripping up that left hand side. He whips in dangerous balls. So does Mbabu. They're putting a little bit of pressure on it, and Dortmund scored first. And sometimes, you know, the nerves can settle in a little bit. I'd feel a lot better if we could nab another one. I think if we nabbed another one, it would really be a gut punch towards Wolfsburg. But when it's sitting at a 1-0 scoreline, especially away from home, they're gonna keep coming on, and it takes one ball because they got a lot of players on this pitch right now for the Wolfsburg side who can deliver a ball. And when you have a striker like Weghorst, he's a fox in the box. He's an unbelievable striker. That's a good run by Schlager there. He can hit one from distance. That's a nice block. Finds Philip, little ball, kicks it on out. Nicely done by Jadon Sancho. It's good to see. It's good to see. Got a couple members here in the chat today. Hope you guys are doing well. Appreciate the support. Look at Dahoud, man. Oh, I always do it. Every time a good, nice move happens and I applaud the player, they immediately give the ball away. Bruh, moved here pre-corona to watch the rest of these games live. I live 2 hours from Dortmund and haven't worked out. That's exceptional that you moved to Dortmund to watch the games and corona hit. Oh, that sucks, my friend. Oh, no. Nice hit. Nicely done by Hits. Covers well. Covers well. That's very cool, though, man. How do you enjoy living in Dortmund so far? Or I guess, well, you 2 hours from Dortmund. How do you like living in Germany so far? Producer T and I are very curious and very excited to go there when we get the opportunity. The only reason I would want Dortmund to lose is so hopefully Holland would be cheaper, but otherwise I want them to win. There you go, my man. There you go. Sure, bro. Dortmund are so good to watch. As a City fan, I can say that they are good to watch. Good, my man. Good. Glad having you here on the channel. Peace check. A lot of love. Tino, my man. How you doing? How you feeling about the game so far? 20 minutes in. It's been interesting to watch so far. I thought we started relatively well. I thought Royce looked very lively, but Wolfsburg after the goal have definitely been building their way back into the team. It's good to see. But if you guys haven't yet, drop a like on the stream. Helps me out, and yeah, just helps find more people here. We got some new people already here on the channel. It's good to see. It's a nice ball over to Guerrero. Nice touch over Royce. I think Royce has looked good so far, man. Oh, Dahoud runs out of room. We deserve a trophy in general. Yes, we do. And what a season, man. What a season it would be if we're able to go from what we were and we lost at home 5-1 to Stuttgart, and we're able to bounce back and get a top 4 spot and a trophy at the end of the season. A little silverware in the cabinet. It would be absolutely sensational. The club has been interesting to watch this year, man. But they need a trophy. The players need a trophy. It's a huge indication that this club knows what they're doing. They can get it done, and it just, you know, it would lead to potentially more players wanting to come, and it could potentially bring and keep players here as well. So, and we haven't won one since 2017. It's time. It's time. And also, you guys know, I mean, I'm a fan of the Super Cup, but if we win the Pokal, we get to take on more than likely Bayern in the Super Cup. So there's a lot to play for this season still. And considering what could have been this season, it's huge that we're still in it. But the remaining games are going to be interesting, because if you guys want to go take a look at Leverkusen, their schedule, they take on both us and Wolfsburg. So, and I think Leipzig does it well. I think both us and Wolfsburg have to take on Leipzig and take on Leverkusen. So those are massive points. You never know which way that those games are going to go. Nah, man, I live on the Dutch border. Nice. The Netherlands is a beautiful country. When I went backpacking, I love being in Dortmund. It was very cool for the obvious reasons. It was around the game day time. But man, there's something else about being in the Netherlands. It was such a beautiful, beautiful country. We were just biking around all day. Nice ball. Nice ball. I hate the Glazers. Everybody hates the Glazers, man. The reason what's wrong with football. And it was an interesting perspective that I felt like I was seeing when I was watching basically the whole ECL going down. Is like, I am North American, guys. So I grew up, I found football all on my own. So I know exactly what it's like having a very North Americanized sport. I mean, basketball, hockey, American football. It's all done differently. It is a super league. And that's what I love so much about football, and how it was so different. And it's kind of sad. It was kind of sad to see that all that tradition would have basically disappeared. So I hated everything about the Super League, and I'm hoping that some of the owners will pay, and they'll see that this is not what the fans want. The fans love what we have here, but it's been a good start to the game so far, guys. It's been a good start. We need to re-sign Dahoud. That is important. And yeah, guys, we're doing a contest as well. We're giving away a Gio Reyna kit. So if you guys want to head over to my Twitter at TV_JJD, you guys can go enter it. All you got to do is retweet and, drop a like on this stream. If you guys want to go check that out, you have an opportunity to win a Gio Reyna kit. So for those of you guys who have Twitter, be sure to enter the contest. I'll be giving the kit away on May the 1st. So good luck to you guys. And JJD Legend, could you buy United, please? I don't have enough money to barely buy a United kit, let alone buying the club. But I don't know. A lot of you guys have told me that I should buy, because apparently you can buy a piece of Borussia Dortmund, so a stock or whatever it is, so you can say that you're an owner, I guess. So I have been looking into that. Let me know if you guys would be interested in and think it'd be cool if we bought a part of Borussia Dortmund, because that's something that we're interested in. Seb is here. Where can we see the Bayern and Mainz game? I have absolutely no idea, my man. The broadcasting right now in Canada has been crap. Like I said, I used to watch it on Sportsnet, and now for some reason that they're not available. Right, Sports Center's just been playing. It's just ridiculous. Don't get too cocky, guys. Absolutely, man. Well said. Everyone needs to settle it down a little bit. But it's been a good start. It's been a positive start. Nice ball from Sancho. Finds his buddy Guerrero. Relatively poor ball at the end, though, but it's nicely done there by Bellingham, who kicks it on out to our boy Peace Check. Good to see him back in. Do you play video games? Oh! Holland could have made it too, man. It was a beautiful ball by Peace Check. Like, he's rolling back the years. Oh, it wasn't Holland. He didn't even get a touch on it. I don't know if Lacroix did or not, but that was a good ball. It was a dangerous ball, and it could have easily been two there. Damn. I do play video games. I played FIFA a lot, but I haven't played it as much this year with the channel. I did get entered into a Borussia Dortmund international tournament. I won our Canadian fan base tournament. So I was gonna try to stream that for you guys, but more than likely right towards the end of the season, we're gonna start streaming again our FIFA 21 career mode. A lot of you guys have been asking me, because it's kind of come and gone, but it's just, there's so much to following a club, and all the breaking stories, the previews, the reviews, the watchalongs, the fact that football almost blew up. I haven't had a ton of time to stream FIFA, but there'll be a lot to touch on in the summertime here once the season's over. So Josh, Dortmund have more chances of getting top 4 place than Liverpool, who drew today, and they're 2 points out of top 4. The other clubs will win. Liverpool could be 4 points out. Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. I hate that hockey players can't play for other countries. What do you mean, Tyrone? Because, for example, the Chinese, if you take a look at the Chinese hockey team, it's got mostly Canadians on it. If you live in a country for 5 years, same as in football, you can represent it. So some relatively mediocre hockey players would be getting paid a lot of money to head over to Korea, head over to China, play there for 5 years in their respective league, and then they are able to represent the Chinese national team. So, and also, I mean, I know that a friend of mine was a former professional hockey player. His son they're Canadian, but they had his son born in the States. So his son's got dual citizenship, so he can represent both the U.S. and the States if it ever comes, to that opportunity. Jim's here, says, my club, bottle it. Hopefully some good football now. Absolutely, my man. Do you play FIFA? If you do, then I'm gonna smoke you. How to enter the tournament in Canada? I am Canada. I already won the tournament. It's over. But you can if you join the Facebook group, the Canadian BVB Facebook fan club, you can enter the tournament each year. I won it this year, so I'm supposed to be playing. So I won that, so I get to go into an international tournament. So I was gonna maybe stream that, guys, for you guys, but it's kind of been hard to try to find the other 7 players. Nice ball. Look at this break. Come on, Royce. Get there. Get there. Oh, no. Would have been a huge opportunity, man. But they can't play for their countries. No, they stopped them from playing for their countries they were born in. I don't know what you mean, Tyrone. They stopped NHL players from playing for countries that they were where the Super League was heading. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, my man. But Josh, what will you do if Dortmund gets a top 4 spot? We'll celebrate hard. We'll celebrate hard, man. This season's it's been my first season I've been here, and I've been obviously covering it like this. It's been a lot of fun, but it's been a topsy-turvy type of season. It's been a huge flashback to when Peter Bosch was our manager, but it's been wild, guys. But drop a like, man. We're 30 minutes in. We're looking relatively good, and if the scoreline holds, we're in a real battle right now for top 4. But if you just joined the chat, let me know where you guys are watching from, because we just got Minnesota checking in right now. Scott, how you doing? Are you a Minnesota Wild fan? Is that where you got some love from? Yeah, China's Olympic team is going to have a lot of Canadian, U.S. born players. Yes, they will, man. I love seeing Piszczek playing. I do too, man. And the funny thing is he's playing good. If he's playing like someone who's been playing for the majority of the season, looks relatively in shape. He looks good. He whipped in that very dangerous ball that Holland could have maybe got a touch on. I don't know, man. I just think it's experience. You got to remember, this is one of the Bundesliga's best ever right backs. He's looked absolutely exceptional over his career. He's looking very good right now. And it's good to see, because like I said, he's retiring this year. He's hanging up the boots. We're not going to be able to see him play for too much longer, so it's good to see him to come in now. Bro, can you give me the link for the Facebook group? Yeah, well, just go on Facebook and look up BVB Canadians. That's a nice ball there to Gio. Gio switched out over to the left-hand side. Throws it on over to Royce. Nice little ball to Guerrero. So happy to see Royce playing so well like prime Royce. Absolutely, man. Oh, Dahoud. Oh, it was a good look. It was a good look. He shifted well. He gave Reyna the opportunity to go in on behind him, but that was tough. That was tough. But yeah, guys, we got a pretty fun episode coming out for you guys. We got someone who works for Champs Remark coming on the channel. So someone who's a real in the know kind of man. And I'm very excited from it, because as you guys know, Dortmund gets linked to every single player that, could possibly be linked to. So we're going to be going through a list of players from keepers to center backs to strikers to whoever. And he's going to give me a probability of the possibility that they come to Dortmund. So I'm excited for that. Because, I read articles left, right, and center, but there's been so many articles that get published that are just not true. So having him in the know and telling us what's up, I think you guys are going to really enjoy that. So you're going to see what the likes of Andre Silva and Dragowski and Lacroix and all these players who've been so linked to us, Memphis Depay, and what the real opportunity is that they come. So it's going to be one of my favorite episodes I think I'm going to shoot this year. And hopefully you guys will enjoy that as well. But if you can't find the Facebook group there, just send me a message on Twitter or Instagram. And and if you guys want an opportunity to join the contest, go over to my Twitter on TV_JJD and just retweet the tweet, guys. And you get entered in a contest to win a Gio Reyna kit. Maryland, Toronto. Nicely done. Connor McDavid will never play in the Olympics. Oh, you're talking about the Olympics, Tyrone. I was so confused. I thought you were talking about the possibility of representing countries. Yes, sorry, my bad. Yes, that is stupid. But it used to be like that, and it's changed. So there is a realistic opportunity that it might, get changed again. But there's also the World Cup of Hockey, right? There's still that, isn't there? Or no? Did they get rid of that? That was...
I don't know. They did it once and said they were doing it every 4 years or something.
When they did when? 2016? So 2020. So yeah, they didn't do it. Okay, I don't even know. I'm gonna say because there should have been a World Cup of Hockey, which they did in 2016. Producer T and I went to I think 2 or 3 of the games. I think we went to 2 of the games back to back. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard. Yeah, Tyrone. I got your point now. It makes more sense. And yes, that is stupid. The Olympics are such a fun thing for Canadians and I mean people worldwide to watch. Now the best international hockey you can watch. No offense to the World Championship, but it's hands down the World Juniors. But hey Josh, what have I missed? You missed a good start to the match. Marco Reus, in my opinion, has been the best player on the pitch. He's been absolutely lights out. He's reminded me of prime Reus of that 2018-19 season. Tough little foul there on our boy Sancho. The team has looked good, man. The team has looked good. We scored early. It was a nice ball over to Holland, who took his opportunity. Getting a lot of love here, guys. So, yeah, we'll be doing our Manscaped read at halftime, which you guys enjoy. We are, like I said, we're running a Gio Reyna contest. I want every one of you guys to have the opportunity to enter it. All you got to do is obviously subscribe to our YouTube channel, but you need to head over to Twitter and do a retweet, and then you get an opportunity to potentially win. Big shout out to Sebastian who donated the kit. I don't know if he's here, but he'll be picking the winner. But Sancho's looked pretty good as well. That is also what you missed. Should Royce be on the national team for the Euro squad? I did do a prediction for the Euro squad, and I'll probably do another one closer to it, but I think so. I'll be covering mostly in the summertime, man. I'll be covering a lot of the Canadian men's national team, as well as the German national team for the Euros. It'll be a lot of fun. So we'll be keeping an eye out that. The summer will look definitely like that. It'll be Canadian men's national team. It'll be the German national team. Keep an eye on obviously the World Cup qualifiers, Gold Cup, and the Euros, and obviously, which will be a lot of content, will be our transfer rumors, man. Our transfer rumors are just going to be so much fun. There's going to be so much movement on this Dortmund squad. You guys have probably already heard the links. Brandt's being linked out. I've heard Gio Reyna's being linked. I don't believe that one. But it's going to be wild, man. We got Marco Rosa coming in. Hopefully we get a brand new contract for Dahoud, my boy. Marco Rosa said that Reyna isn't in his plan, and I find that exceptionally wild, man. I can't see the club being willing to toss Gio. I can't. I think that he's too talented. He's too young. He's also got the American. I know it sounds stupid, but I mean, the market for young Americans is crazy, man. Weston McKennie going over to Juve, Reyna coming here, Pulisic going over to Chelsea. It brings in a lot of money from a lot of fans. And I don't know if Dortmund would be super keen to get rid of him. I mean, yeah, I just don't see it. I don't think they should. Gio's picked up his game of late. He's showing he can play as a winger. So I don't know how much say Marco Rose is going to have, but I can't see the board giving up Gio quite yet. Dahoud and Royce setting the tempo of the game. Absolutely, Tyrone. I said it this year. Like, I mean, I played my entire life playing as a winger and a striker. I'm very, you know, I'm a forward. Just say what you want. I like scoring goals more than I like doing anything else. But this season, like I said, my favorite players over past seasons have been the Hollands, the Royces, the Sanchos. They've been exceptional. During the 18-19 season, Marco Reus was my favorite player to watch. Last season, it was Sancho, hands down. No one was even close, even though Holland was fun, but Sancho was just lights out. This year, Dahoud has been my favorite player to watch. He's so technically gifted. He brings something so different to this squad in the middle of the park. He looks so good. Which city do you live in? I live near Woodstock, Ontario. So I don't know if anyone's from Ontario here. I know my boy Tyrone is. Tyrone and I played college ball together. Tyrone played left back, if I remember correctly. Josh, what trophies you realistically expect Dortmund to win this season? The Pokal. It's the only one we really can win. I didn't expect us to win the Champions League. I'm very happy we went to the quarters. I think if things could have went our way during that City game, because I don't think City played overly well, it could have went different. But I'm not mad going out against City, man. They're the best, if not one of the best in Europe. They look exceptional. I want to win the Pokal. I want to win the Pokal each and every season. It's one of my favorite trophies to win. The last time we won it, when we knocked out Bayern in the semis and then went to the finals against Frankfurt, it was lights out. And you better believe, man. Oh, no. Oh, good ball there. Good ball. Poor hit, though. But yeah, I'm absolutely fired up. I have a special guest in mind, hopefully to have on for the semis, if not the finals, for a preview. But we also have if we go to the finals, I know we got something lined up with Dortmund's Twitch. So I'm assuming we'll probably be streaming all day. We'll probably be going for a preview, probably maybe have Omayella or a special guest or maybe the fan club, something like that's in the works. And then, of course, doing the watch along over on YouTube. So the only trophy we will be winning, man, will be the Pokal. Will you be covering the Canadian men's national team on your podcast? Absolutely, I will. We've done our first watch along of the Canadian men's national team during the qualifiers, and it was one of our best ever streams. We've had 2 streams where we've hit over 10K, and the Canadian men's national team was one of them. So I got some partnerships that are going on behind the scenes for that. So we'll see. But yes, I'll be hopefully doing every stream for the World Cup qualifiers as well as the Gold Cup, which I've been told that the US and the Mexicans are bringing their B team because they're focusing on World Cup qualifications. The Canadian men's national team will be bringing their A team. So there's a chance we could win that. And also, if any of you Canadian fans are out there, or anyone who follows TSN, we just did an interview with Stephen Cadwell. So he's the assistant coach for the Canadian men's national team. He's a former Sunderland and Newcastle player. Oh, falls to Sancho. So yeah, if you guys want to check out that interview, it was a lot of fun. He told me about what it was like playing for Toronto FC, what it was like playing in Canada, coaching the men's national team, and of course he touched on the European Super League. So a nice little episode that you guys might be interested in with having a former pro back on the channel. Chris, how you doing, my man? Josh, ain't no way we would sell Gio. He just signed a new contract to 2025. And if he hasn't developed yet, there's a fat chunk of profit off of him. I can't see us selling him. I really can't. I don't see us selling him. I think that no matter what our boy, our board wants, Marco Rose is gonna have to keep him. Bro, defense does not look sound. It's Dortmund, man. They never look sound. But it's weird. A lot of times I've noticed this season, doesn't matter how shaky our back four looks, sometimes they see it through. There's going to be, that's the thing about this club, man. There's going to be a lot of nervy moments when it comes to the back four. A lot of set pieces come in, a lot of non-confident plays. But sometimes when it's going your way, it's going your way. And we keep a clean sheet, knock on wood. I'm not saying that we're going to, but Woodstock is my castle. Yes, it is, my man. Yes, it is. I have been to Canada twice. I'm from Victoria in British Columbia and to the Niagara Falls. Beautiful side of the country, friendly people. Canadians are known for being friendly. That is definitely true. But yeah, it is cool. I don't know. I've been in Canada my whole life. I think it's a cool country, I guess, to live in. But I don't know. Europe's, my opinion, man. Europe's where it's at when it comes to just beautiful places to be. But I do like living in Canada. Josh, you must be excited that Canada will host the World Cup matches. Yes, I absolutely am buzzing about that. I had a lot of fun covering some of the Canadian men's national team content on this channel. It's a good little switch up. Brought in a lot of other fans, so. Yo, this game is massive. Let's go. Tyler, how you doing, my friend? Aston Villa would walk the Bundesliga. Okay. That's just not true. Villa would be a mid-table team in the Bundesliga. They'd probably finish like 7th or something. Or 8th. Nicely done. Cleared out from the boys. Aston Villa isn't even worth $1 billion club. Well, if you have more guys like Royce who keeps their faith in the club, then your guys would definitely challenge for the Bundesliga. Yeah, it's... I don't know. I followed this club for a long time, man. It's always something fun to keep an eye on. Nicely done. Nice. Oh, that's on for Holland. Nice touchdown. Nice take. Find him. Find Royce. No! Marco. Oh, man. That was a tough touch there from Royce. Beautifully done. Times his run to perfection. And Holland even takes a nice touch. Takes him into his stride. Uses his body, as we know he does so well. Finds Royce, but just a poor touch. We need another goal, though. We need another goal. Or at least try to balance the result until halftime here. How about the result, man? It'd be huge. We are so disorganized and lazy today. We're lucky to be up. Well, in my opinion, that comes with the example of a 4-2-3-1, man. Just because of our back four. It's always a little bit sketchy from our back four. And when we don't have that three-man midfield, especially Delaney playing right in front of it, in my opinion, it can sometimes make it very vulnerable. When we play in a 4-2-3-1 without Delaney, that requires usually Dahoud to sit back, and Dahoud can do that, guys. Dahoud can play the number 6 relatively well. I have no issue with that. It's just I don't know. When it comes to Delaney, he just has a calming presence. He is a real natural number 6. Dahoud can play as a 6 or an 8. And when Dahoud drops back, it's nice to have Delaney around there. So yeah, I mean, my opinion, when we look a little disorganized like this, it's when we play in the 4-2-3-1 against a team that's in the top half of the table. But Alex, it's a fair shout. It's a fair shout, and I agree. It's why when I was doing my predicted 11, I threw in that wild card of a lineup and saying that we need to play the 4-3-2-1. You'll see a much more balanced team. And like I said, guys, a lot of the time when we play in the 4-2-3-1, that's a beautiful ball though. Guerrero finds Sancho. Damn, man. Josh, do you remember Weigl? So good. Julian Weigl was absolutely fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. He was exceptional. Coming from 1860 Munich. That's a terrible ball by our boy Chan there. But the way that he was a calming presence, man. He was a number 6. When we played in that 4-1-4-1 under Thomas Tuchel, he basically grabbed a player that no one really knew too much about and turned him into a class player. He was linked to the likes of City, which is where I thought he was going to go. He was linked to the likes of PSG to follow Tuchel there. And now he's playing for Benfica, and I never really got that. And I think he's not even getting a ton of minutes at Benfica, man. I think Weigl should probably move on. I think he should come back to a team like Leverkusen, a team like Gladbach. Maybe take a risk back into another top 5 league. I mean, Chelsea would probably take him. But I don't know, man. Yeah, he was something special. Very, very special. Is it true that Mainz are up 2-0 against Bayern? Man, you got to show credit where credit is due. I don't know if a lot of you guys have kept an eye on Mainz, but I'm someone who likes to admit when they've been, proven that they were wrong. I was on a Bundesliga show earlier this season when Mainz just transferred their top striker over to the Prem. He went to Crystal Palace, and they didn't replace him very adequately. And I told them that Cologne is showing strides that they want to stay. They signed Dennis. They signed Max Meyer. They made 2 huge signings to show that they were going to basically make a stab at staying in the Bundesliga, while Mainz took a step back and got rid of their top striker. And they've shut me completely up, man. They've been sensational in their time. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Good for Mainz, man. They deserve to stay up. They are a good Bundesliga side. That their coach, their players, they deserve a round of applause. But it is halftime here, man. Good half, sort of. A little unorganized, a little lucky. We've had our chances, they've had theirs, but that's exactly what you want. You can't complain too much, guys. How you guys feeling? How you guys feeling from that first half? Sebastian's here. For you 82 people who are watching right now, 1, drop a like. Helps the chat out. And 2, we have a contest that we're running. If you guys want to win a Gio Reyna kit, Sebastian is here in the chat right now. He was kind enough to donate a Gio Reyna kit to the channel. Sebastian, huge shout out. Much love from you to support the channel. And if you guys want a chance to win this Gio Reyna kit, head over to our Twitter at TV_JJD. Go to our profile, scroll down until you find the contest, and then just retweet, like, follow us, subscribe to our channel, all that fun stuff. And you'll be entered into the chance to win the Gio Reyna kit. And then, guys, put a big W for Sebastian, because it's a class play, man. We definitely appreciate it. He's been a real true supporter here to the channel, and we really appreciate it, Sebastian. Emery Chan has lost the ball so much. Just give the corner for no reason. That's what I said when it comes to Emery Chan and why he's gonna be one of the most important players on the game today. Is that when he's on, he's on, and when he's not, he's scary to have. And he's playing in a center back position. It puts him in a very vulnerable position, and he's got to be He's got to be lights out. I adored Weigl. He was so good. Yes, he was, man. Absolutely, he was. Yeah, that's a good question. Who was your guys' first favorite Dortmund player? What was a player that brought you to this club? Because for me, and you guys know that Royce is my favorite player ever. Not only my favorite Dortmund player, but he's my favorite player ever. But he wasn't the player that brought me to Dortmund. It was Mario Götze. It was a season before Royce joined, that 2009-2010 season. Or no, it was even 2 seasons before Royce joined. And Mario Götze was exceptional, man. And yeah, the Bayern transfer, I've never been more mad about anything in my entire life when it came to this sport than when Götze made the announcement to sign for Bayern in our semifinal game. It was disgusting. It sucked. But he was my guy. He was the reason that I fell in love with this club. And then from that moment on, I pretty much found Royce, and it was good night. I liked Weigl as well. He was like Bellingham. He was a little bit more relaxed than Bellingham, but Bellingham's got the ability to go forward more. His pressing game's sensational, but when it comes to Weigl, man, he was, like I said, when we played that 4-1-4-1, he played at that number 6. He played just above the back 4, and he dictated the way that the play went. Such a calming presence. He was unreal. It's unbelievable right now that he's playing in Benfica. Look at the dubs. What season is the kit from, Josh? I believe it's this year's black kit. There's a Women's Super League. There is. Sebastian, you are history in my books. Yes, he is, man. Mario peaked too early. Mario should have stayed at Dortmund, man. I guarantee his career would have been different, man. Lewandowski got me to Dortmund. That's a good one as well. I did really like Lewandowski, but I just like the way that number 10s play the game. Especially an exceptional number 10. Aubameyang, not a bad one. I was a huge fan of Aubameyang as well. Marco, Royce. Who was yours, T? What Dortmund player got you when you started watching this? Was there one that stood out right away? Well,
this season.
Yeah, I know, but like which one? When you're watching the games, following the season, is there someone who's kind of grabbed you? Emre Can. Yeah.
He plays physical. He doesn't take shit.
All right, that was a surprise. I didn't know who Producer T said. Producer T said Emre Can. He said he loved his physical presence, which is definitely the biggest thing to Emre Can's game. It can also get him in a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
but
bit of a defensive liability.
he can. He's definitely a defensive liability. But yeah, no, Emre Can's been an important player in the terms of being he's a utility guy. Like I said, I liked him the most this year, honestly, playing out as a right back. Am I the only one not liking how we're playing? We're vulnerable. We didn't take the many opportunities last 10 minutes. Our defense is doing good, but we should have scored 2 goals for sure. MXT, you're not the only one. Alex touched it up earlier, and he made a good point. And like I said, when we play in the 4-3-2-1, it's when we're a little bit more relaxed and calmed. When we play in this 4-2-3-1 without Delaney, that midfield looks drastically different. There's a huge gap, in my opinion. When Delaney sits back as at number 6, right in front of the back 4, like I said, it gives Dahoud and Bellingham a lot of range to be able to break up the mid from the attack. They cover a lot of distance, both of them do. But without Delaney in here, it's Dahoud just hanging back, and now it's basically just Bellingham trying to make that space for himself. It's why I would have personally went with the 4-3-2-1. I don't know if it could have worked given our personnel, but he did go with the 4-2-3-1, and that's the reason, in my opinion, every time we've played in a 4-2-3-1 without Delaney, we've looked exactly like this. So you're not alone. I'm just grateful so far. They haven't scored, but we definitely need to take another opportunity, or they may take one. Oh, my boy Kagawa. A lot of love from him, man. For me, it's a comeback versus Malaga 3-2. Not a player for me. And that's a moment, man. That was a moment. Absolutely it was. Dembele, interesting one. He was very good when he played for us, man. He was very, very good. We got a Bayern fan here who says we're losing 2-0. But you got to give credit. You got to give credit, man. Credit to Mainz. Very cool. We had more possession somehow. We did. I feel like it's been a very back and forth. I would have said it would have been pretty close to 50-50, but apparently we've had 55%. Kyle Duncan's here. Kyle, how you doing, my man? Mats Hummels in 2014 broke my heart when he left for Bayern, though. We had a real swap, man. Hummels was originally at Bayern. He's a Bayern Youth Academy player. He went to Dortmund to get minutes, went back to Bayern, went back to Dortmund. We had Götze, who was obviously a Dortmund player. He went over to Bayern, came back to Dortmund. We had Sebastian Rode, who was a lifelong Dortmund supporter, but he joined Bayern first, then came over and joined Dortmund. There's been a lot that's gone back and forth, man. Hi, Josh. I'm back. Welcome, man. We got to do a little read here for you guys. You guys have killed it, by the way. We had a nice email from Manscaped that our sponsors here on the channel, that they've been very happy with a little bit of love. So I don't know if any of you guys purchased the Manscaped kit or not, but they were very happy, and it means a lot to us, guys. It helps us with the channel immensely. So huge shout out. Manscaped is the official partners here for the channel. So we're going to be doing our ad read. As you guys know, we're sponsored by Manscaped. It's very cool to have a partnership here on the channel. You guys have showed so much love, so much support, and helped this channel build and grow the way that it has. It helped us become the official Twitch streamers for Dortmund, which, you know, it's exceptional working with the club. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. I say from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. And you're the reason we have a partner, and it's a fun one. So, drop a like, because I'm about to drop some fun for you guys. So, support for JJD TV is brought to you by our friends at Manscaped, who is the best below-the-waist belt grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tool for your family jewels. They obsess over their technology developments to provide you with the best tools for your grooming experience. Manscaped is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide, and we have an exclusive offer for our viewers, 20% off with free shipping with the code JJDTV at manscaped.com. So, there is a lot of fun things to be able to groom your area. Whether you're those balls, you know, your shaft, the fun gooch area, anything that basically has hair, we're here for you to shave them. We have the lawnmower. It's a good one. It's a good one. Weed whacker's also an impressive one. It's not quite for your below the waist kind of area, but the weed whacker comes in handy for your nose and ear hair area needs. I like to stay groomed, and your significant other will appreciate it. So, to get 20% off and free shipping with the code JJDTV at manscaped.com, that's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use the code JJDTV, unlock your confidence, and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. So, huge shout out to our sponsors here on the channel, Manscaped. Hopefully, some of you guys can clean up, you know, the nether region and show your special friend in your life that you care, and you're clean and you're shaven, and I gotta thank you for my girlfriend. So there you go. Okay, it's embarrassing how we gave Hummels to Bayern, and then we were finished with him, and we threw him back to us. I don't know if we gave them to him. Like I said, he was an academy player from Bayern. I believe he's a Bavarian. Like, to be honest, so I think that it was one of those situations where Götze wanted to come back, and Hummels wanted to go back. So I remember not being super mad about the Hummels thing. I was angry that he was going to Bayern, but it made me a little less angry the fact that he is a Bayern player born and bred. So I don't know, man. Will you get yourself a neon BBB kit? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not. What the situation is, but Producer T got one. Producer T got one. So you guys will be able to see our little unboxing during the Q&A coming up pretty soon. So, Josh, I don't think I'll be getting Manscaped. I'm 15. You clearly never met me at 15, my friend. I was hairy. But would it be your favorite backline of all time? Oh, that's a good one, man. You put a 5-man back line. I don't know. I'm gonna be doing actually my Discord best 11 versus my best 11 coming up soon. So you guys will see my favorite backline coming up. So I won't spoil it for you guys. But those are some good players in there, Tino. No doubts at all. Josh, stop. I know, making you guys uncomfortable. Do you remember Schürrle, Josh? Yes, I do. Money well spent on our boy Andre Schürrle. There was one special moment looking back on Andre Schürrle. It was when the three amigos, basically three very good friends on and off the pitch, were able to line up. I think they were playing together for almost like 6 months or something like that, and they finally were able to play together. It was Götze at cam, Royce played out at the right attacking mid, Schürrle at the left attacking mid, and then I believe Baptistri was up front at the time. But other than that, yeah, Schürrle money wasn't well spent. Just tuning in, how are the boys looking? They got the lead. They're looking a little vulnerable. Like I said, they're playing in the 4-2-3-1 today. The midfield is not as tight as you'd like it. We don't have that extra body in there. we're not. I wouldn't say we're holding on. We've had a lot of chances. I mean, Wolfsburg could have easily scored. We could have easily scored another one. But yeah, hope you guys liked the ad read, and if you did, you know, drop a like. It helps on the channel, my man. I can't watch football because they're showing ping pong. All right, there you go. Come on, everyone. No girl likes rough play. We want the smooth man, so use the lawnmower 3.0. Chris gets it, man. Chris gets it. 82 viewers, 81 likes on the stream. Help us get to 100, my friends. We love it. Dude, why are our footballers always enter the goal with the ball? Just shoot for it's annoying. It's something that we like to do. And that's why it's been incredible seeing the way that Dahoud has basically brought that situation into his own hands. When Dahoud gets the ball and he comes up, he hits it. He hits it from anywhere. And that's why I like Delaney playing with the three-man midfield. Because like I said, Delaney's happy just to sit back while Bellingham and Dahoud can get up the field. And Dahoud will take that hit every single time he can, man. But yeah, we need to take hits more. If my dad asks how I bought Manscaped thing, what do I say? Dad, I need to shave my... Yeah, you say you have a special lady in your life and you're doing the fun. But the Discord challenge ends today, right? Yes, it does. So first, second, and third in our Discord will be joining us for a match preview. So yeah, so it was a lot of fun. You guys have been awesome in our Discord, and 3 of our viewers will be joining us for the Mainz preview, and we'll be going through it. So hopefully, whoever is first, second, and third in the Discord, we'll be able to see you soon. So, how is training for the Josh meetup going? I'm working out. You know how it is. Josh, do you think that we will have money to sign players if we don't sell Sancho and Haaland? Yes. I don't know what's going to go on with those, man. Like, that's why I said this summer is going to be a lot of fun to cover this club. There's going to be a lot of movement. I don't know. We've had so many players linked to the club. We've had so many players linked out of the club. I don't know what the future of Sancho and Haaland has in store from us. I think depending on what's going to happen for the remainder of the season is going to really have an indication of that. But we're going to be bringing in someone. I believe for sure a keeper. That might mean flipping Berkey. It might mean flipping Hits. I don't know. We're going to be bringing in a center back for sure. Brandt's been linked out of the club. Reyna's been linked out of the club. I don't know who's going to stay, who's going to go. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys, to keep an eye on. But it's going to be important to see what happens with Sancho and Haaland. I wouldn't be surprised if one stay. I'd be very surprised if both stayed. So we're going to have to see, man. We haven't been able to use Sancho and Reyna enough offensively. We never do. When we play in the 4-2-3-1, guys, like I said, there's a lot of issues with this formation. It's why I don't rate it. We usually see who's ever playing on the right-hand side, very isolated, not into the game. Gio's had his moments where he's played good, but most of the time he's just quiet. And then that leaves an extra huge gap in the midfield. That's why for this squad, the way that this team's going under Terzic, you have to play the 4-3-2-1. Keep that midfield strong. It's a huge balance play. It gives a little bit of versatility for Dahoud and Bellingham getting up the pitch. And then, like I said, who's ever playing on that right midfield is relatively useless anyways. So then we have our 3-man midfield of Sancho, Royce, Haaland. That is how this team needs to play. That's why you've seen them be a little bit vulnerable at times today. But the second half's getting ready. I don't think that there's going to be any changes. I think they're still going to play the 4-2-3-1. And hopefully we can take an opportunity when it comes soon. We need to get more shots. Yes, we do, my man. What's the story with the transfer rumors, Josh? So we have a special guest coming on soon. He's someone who works for Transfermarkt. So this is someone who's as legit in the industry as it can get when it comes to transfer rumors. And he's incredible to see because I see tweets all the time of people seeing a news and saying, oh, this guy's linked to Dortmund. And then I see him comment and say, it's not legit. So he's got a huge knowledge when it comes to this. So I'm very excited to sit down with him. I'm going to go through pretty much the transfers that's been linked to Dortmund. And he's going to let you guys know how legitimate this is. And I'm excited for me, man. Like, I can tell you, the Mullen, Dragolski, Lacroix, they've all been linked to the club. I think the relatively realistic rumors, but he's going to let us know. So that's going to be a very special episode coming up, and I think you guys will absolutely love it. Wait, the commentator is Derek Ray. I know that guy from FIFA. Yes, he's a very good commentator. I like him a lot. Hey, man, really appreciate your channel because I'm a Dortmund fan 9 years, and I've already never interacted with somebody since everyone's German. My man, that is the reason we started the channel. I'm hoping that you enjoy the content. I'm hoping that you can join the community. And welcome, man. Welcome to the channel. It's been a lot of fun. For those of you guys who don't know, we are also the international Twitch streamers on Dortmund's Twitch. We do work with the club a little bit that way. We've done interviews with the likes of Owen Mayella, with Paul Lambert. And it's all because of the love and support that's from you guys. I've been a Dortmund fan since I've been 10. I've grown up in North America, so I have, no one to talk to about it. So this community is very special to me that way, and I'm glad to see that we've just found another individual who, needs to find some English Dortmund content. So I welcome my friend. Hopefully you've subscribed, and let me know where you're watching from. Josh trying to make everyone here uncomfortable talking about this. There's a poor ball there. No. Oh, sloppy play 50 seconds into the match. It falls to the man you do not want the ball to fall to. Future for Knauf. Bright. Ansgar Knauf, in my opinion, is going to be a probably regular player next season, because I do think Marco Rosa is going to play the 4-2-3-1. I don't think he'll be playing this 4-3-2-1 stuff. He'll be playing with a 4-2-3-1, because that's his favorite formation. This team can play it, and Knauf will thrive in that channel, man. What's Ika Plant's name here on YouTube? I think it's Josh. Will he be covering the Canadian women's team watch-alongs for the Tokyo Games? I doubt it. Maybe if there's a medal game, I might do a semis, bronze, or finals, something like that. But I probably won't do any other ones besides that one. Huge fan of you. Thank you, my friend. You guys are awesome, man. You are so underrated here, for real. Guys are coming in clutch with the comments today, man. I definitely appreciate it. You guys are showing a lot of love to the channel. It means a lot. I miss Martin Tyler and Alan Smith. They are good, man. They are good. My defensive lineup is 5 because Sammer plays as a mix of a sweeper DM. Fair, Tino. That is absolutely fair. He was special. He was special. There's a lot of deleted messages. I don't know what they're off. Thank you, Producer T. Big shout out to Producer T for getting rid of the messages. But Knauf is not that good. I'd rather buy a winger more experienced. And it depends. I'm not saying not to buy a winger, man. But I think Knauf has got a bright future. And I think he should be integrated into one of the 4. I think we should have 4 wingers for next season. We're going to be playing the 4-2-3-1. That requires 2 wingers to start on the pitch at all times. We should have 2 backups. And I think that Knauf should be promoted to be one of them. Hazard's one of them. Sancho's one of them. Depending what happens with Brandt and Reyna, I don't think they should be playing out on the wings anymore. So I think that we should be signing another winger for sure. Preferably someone who can play also as a backup striker. I've been preaching it for a long time, and I still truthfully believe in it. But the number one most important thing is hashtag Dahoud 2025. Let's make it happen. My coffee is cold. But I do agree, man. I think Knauf is a huge baller, though. I want him in this team next year. I'm not saying he should be a starter, but he should be in this team. Tino, my man, what do you think about Knauf? Should he be one of our 4 wingers next season? We don't have the money, Josh, to get a winger. That's why I said and or also a striker. My dream scenario for transfers, guys, is as follows. Keeper. Probably number 1. Probably number 1 for me is a keeper, followed by a center back, which is probably number 2. We definitely need both of those. We need depth in our center back positions. We just need a new keeper. That's why, in my opinion, keeper has to be number 1 target. Here comes Arnold. You don't want him taking shots from distance out for a corner. But for me, it has to be, and I'd be happy with 3 people to sign. That's it. 3 simple people. We'll probably have to ship a couple parts out, but if you sign a brand new keeper, I'm on cloud 9. You get a good center back, I'm happy. You re-sign Dahoud, you promote Knauf, perfect. And then you buy a striker who can play a winger. That's why I've said Nicolas Gonzalez or Mullen can both play out on the wings when needed. They're both quick. Both have experience with the Dutch team and the Argentine team, and both can play as a striker. So that is my opinion. I only need 3 signings, man. Keeper, center back, nice ball to Holland. Wrap this game up, baby. Oh, it's a rocket. But those are my 3 ideal signings. And I don't think you can look any other position. We have a lot of depth and that was onside too. That was a good ball. We have a lot of depth when it comes to the center mids, center attacking mids, center defensive mids. we have depth at the right back and left back. Schultz can be a fine backup left back. Meunier can be a fine backup left back. You might even shift Meunier out. Make Paslak your new backup and have Murray as your starting right back. But even if Holland stays, we have a striker. But those are my dream targets, and those are why and my reasonings. We're on the back foot a little bit. We had a big opportunity there. Josh, have you heard about the news about the new goalkeeper? I did. I've been told that it's not a super legitimate source, so I'm not reading too much into it right now. I wouldn't have an issue with him. He's a solid keeper. He's captain of his club. He's a starter for the Turkish side, which is a good Turkish international side. Nice ball. Beautiful ball from Royce. John Brooks does well, though. And, oh, that's a poor slip, but Kanji does well. But yeah, again, for me, it's got to be Dragowski. I think with the price, I mean, you can say what you want about Lille's keeper, but for me, it's something with the Polish players, and call me crazy, but I think Dragowski would fit in well. Canal as a backup, why not? I agree, and that's what I said, and he's shown that he can make differences coming off the bench already. For me, we need a backup striker, a keeper, a winger, and a CB. But see, that's where I said with the money, make your backup striker someone who can play out on the wings. That's a beautiful ball for Royce. John Brooks does well again, man. He's having a good game. Do you think BBB should get rid of Brandt and sell him? I personally thought he'd be our long-term Royce replacement. Yeah, I do. And I try not to touch on it too much, man. These are our players. But we only need 2 center attacking mids. For me, it's Royce, it's Reyna. Reyna is our future. If you got to move on someone, Brandt, in my opinion, is the third man looking in. That's just... I like Brandt. I feel bad each and every... Oh! Goal line clearance. Gio does well there to win the ball back. Finds Chant. Damn. Who does well, kick it back. I don't think Mullen wants to be backup. And that's the thing why Mullen will be so important, is that if Holland stays, he can play backup striker when Holland potentially has to be rested, is maybe injured, gives you a good alternative. He can also play it on the wings, man. There's your winger. He can play on the wings, and he's done it for the Dutch national team. He's done it for his club team. He also, if Marco Rosa, as you guys know, can play a 4-1-2-1-2. I don't like that formation. I've never liked that formation in the Bundesliga. I don't think it works that well, but he can play it. And then now you have Mullen and you have Holland up front. Akanji just doesn't. Let Berkey and Hitz get Anuna for Ajax later. A lot of you guys have linked to Anua. I don't know what his issue is now with the suspension, so I wouldn't be too keen on getting him for that reason. I think Hitz should be our backup keeper next season. I don't think he's overly keen to leave. And then, yeah, we need to sell Berkey. Josh, I think you forgot about Mukuku. I don't really think we need another attacking player. He's 16, though, guys. That's the issue. We drop points left, right, and center. If we want to challenge for a title, we want to challenge for something, we can't rely on a 16-year-old coming in. He's a hell of a talent, man. I'm not denying that whatsoever. But I'd be more comfortable putting Mullen, for example, in a game where Holland can't play than Mukuku. I think that he's just too young. I think he's exceptional. I think he'll be a huge baller one day. But if we want to do it for the now a little bit, you can still use him when need be. But we need another option, in my opinion. But, I mean, Tig is developing very well. It's not the worst thing in the world if we don't get a backup striker. Because you do have Tigges and you do have Mukuku as well. So, I do take your point. But I've seen this team slip and slide over the past few seasons. And a big issue was when we don't have a backup and an adequate striker to come in and kill games off. It's why we didn't win the title when Paco didn't play all those games. And we had Mario Götze playing as our false 9/striker. Not good enough. Brooks is so good. Brooks is playing very well today, man. He's been my probably best player for Wolfsburg today. You gotta be careful with Arnold as well. Arnold is a very, very good dead ball specialist. He's good at set pieces. And piece checked as well. Wins another corner though. Wait, who are you targeting? Well, I'm not targeting anybody. I was telling you who I would like to target. I'd like to see us get a keeper for our number 1 target, followed by a center back. I'm looking at Dragowski. I'm looking at Lacroix. Those are my 2 top targets. And then I want Mullen. He can play on the wing. He can play as a backup striker when we need. And then I'm happy. I think a quality backup like Mullen is luxury for a team like us. Luxury, maybe. But like I said, he's versatile. And you can use him as a winger. We need a winger as well. That's a good hit by Schlager. Does well there. Got lucky. Oh, ref. Come on. Serious Collectors here. How you doing, my man? Just raid Fiorentina. Yes, there's 3 players that we've been linked to from Fiorentina, man. 3 players. Well, Milinkovic, the Dragolski. A lot of you guys keep calling him the Dragon Dude, and I like it. But come on, do we not need a little more Polish blood? When's the last time Dortmund's played a season without a Pole? Between Lewandowski, I mean, Piszczek's been here since 2009, I believe, 10, something like that. But I don't know. It just to me it feels like a fit. I've been watching a little bit of them as well because I didn't want to see Fiorentina get relegated because they're battling a little relegation spot right now. But he has been a good keeper. So tell Zork we need defenders and wingers. In my opinion, man, keepers should be the #1 target, followed by a center back, followed by a winger / backup striker. But it would be very Dortmund-like to not buy a backup striker, to get a traditional winger, for example. Because here comes Gio. Nice ball. Finds Guerrero. That's where you like him. Royce. But yeah, in my opinion, I bet you Tigges and Makuku will be playing as the backup strikers next season. But I mean, it's different. If we sell Holland, we have to buy a striker. And as you guys know, and I don't know how legit this is, Andre Silva has been told to be rumored to have a 26 mil transfer release clause. I've been talking to some people who've told me that's BS. That's not what the clause is. If it is, though, nice ball by Piszczek. If it is, then you get Silva. I don't think he's a perfect fit in terms of the way that he plays. But for 26 mil and having players like Sancho potentially and Royce, Gio whipping in balls, you have to go for him. He's shown exactly what he can do. He's got 26 goals, I believe. Oh, boys. Oh. No. Shit. Jude, my boy, what do we do? Who comes on? Delaney has to come on then. I think he's the only option we can put in that position. Unless you throw... Oh, no. Shit. 58 minutes and we pick up a red. All right. You have to bring Delaney on immediately. Bellingham. Fuck. No, this is the most important game of the season, man. We're going to be defending a lot. Shit. They've already kicked off. All right. You take Gio off. You bring on Delaney. Or you bring on... If Delaney isn't quite fit to play the remaining 30, I can't imagine he's not. You bring on Murray, you put him... Yeah, it's Delaney. But you can bring on Murray as well. And you can move Piszczek to center back, and you can move Chant upwards. But, God. All right, boys. Strap yourselves in. This last 30 just got very interesting. In a do-or-die situation. Piszczek, Blaszczykowski, the right side... was awesome. It was, man. It was beautiful. Oh, man. We have an intense 30 to go. Yeah, I was gonna say, get him on right away. It's Sancho coming off. And maybe that makes sense. Maybe that makes sense that Sancho comes off. But guys, show some love. Show some love for the boys. They got a tough 30. Drop a like. Drop a like here. Subscribe if you're new, and let me know if you guys are new to the channel. But we got a tough 30, man. This task just got a heck of a lot harder, man. Let's go. 100 likes. That's beautiful, my friends. You guys are killing it. Sancho's probably the right choice. I mean, he's coming back from injury. Replacing with someone else who's coming back from injury. Gio's got the legs, as does Royce. Right now, it'll be a 4-2-2-1. You got Delaney, you got Dahoud as your two CDMs-ish. You got Reyna and Royce upward as your two kind of attacking mids, and you got Holland as your striker. Oh, man. Dahoud takes it. And see, I told you. I said he'll take it from anywhere, man. Best wishes. Thank you, my friend. What happened? Jude picked up a second yellow. And it sucks, man. He was on a yellow. I mean, you can't really blame Terzic, but you know how important this game is. You could have maybe made an early sub and brought on Delaney for Jude, and you would have took that risk away. Now, I'm not saying that was the right and or wrong call. I'm not going to judge Terzic for that, but you do see that. In games that are this important, where it matters, we need a win. A draw is not good enough. And unfortunately, man, damn. Take a chance if it comes back up. All guns blazing. Make sure that back five. It could be a back five, but they're going to be sitting deep. They're going to be inviting a lot of pressure. And the thing that is worrying me about this Wolfsburg side is they got a lot of set piece specialists. They can have a lot of good and talented players that can whip in their Schlager. Like, Arnold is dangerous. Brooks is a good ball-moving defender as well. They got the two outside fullbacks, speaking of which. And then, of course, they have Veghorst up front, man. This is not going to be an easy 30 minutes to go, man. In a game like this, you still have to perform aggressive, even if you have a yellow, especially in a game which means so much. Absolutely, man. I think we should switch to a 4-3-1-1. If we did that, we would need to take off Gio, and like I said, bring on Murray, put him at right back, put Piszczek at center back, put Chant upwards with Dahoud and Delaney. You need 3 points today to stay in the top 4. Absolutely we do. That's all we can get. We have to get 3 points. We have to win, man. We've got 30 minutes to go. I believe in the boys. Come on, boys. Show your character. Play with your hearts. Well said, Sebastian. I'm having trouble breathing. How's the Bayern game doing? 2-0. Man, I want to give a kudos to Mainz, man. And there's what Emery Chan does, and that's what scares the crap out of me. Doing little jukes. I mean, it worked, but man, pick your time. I feel very uncomfortable. Agents is having trouble breathing. Agents will be one of the viewers to come on the channel. Are you excited, Agents? Are you excited to come on for the match preview? Are you gonna show your face? Should have started that dab beer tasting tonight, bro. We're gonna need a beer after this if we can see this thing through. It'll be fun. Me and Taylor are actually pretty excited. What is Dab's role again in Canada?
They're the regional partner of Borussia Dortmund in Canada.
So Dab is the regional partners of Borussia Dortmund in Canada, which is pretty cool. So we got Producer T found us a couple of cool cans that's got the boys actually on it right here in Canada. Tyrone, he found it in Woodstock, right? Is that where you found it? Yeah, in Woodstock, Tyrone. If you go get a Dab beer, you can get the boys on it. You can get Royce, I think Piszczek, Hummels, Witzel, and Royce are on the can. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing our Dab beer review soon and doing a Q&A with you guys. It'll be fun. But we got some movement from both benches right now. Wolfsburg are bringing on some players, and it looks like Meunier's coming on, so you guys are going to be pretty pissed about that. Who's got to be careful there. Can you show... I want to see it. Can I show what? Reyna is overrated. I truly don't see a spot for him in the long term. That's tough, man. He's so young. He's so young. He's done so many good things at such a young age. That's why it's hard to trust him. I wouldn't get rid of him yet. Like I said, I would ship Brandt out before I would ship our boy Gio out. I don't think he's overrated. I think he's got a lot to prove. But we got some movement from the bench. Both benches, man. Philip comes off. And I believe Meunier's coming on. So, I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe a back five. Peace check will probably... Yeah, it'll be back five. That makes more sense. Peace check, Chan will play at the central center back. Peace check at the right center back. Akanji left center back. You have Guerrero and Meunier now as our wing backs. So, yeah. That'll be dangerous. But that'll probably be what he's doing. That's probably going to be what they're going to do. It's going to be a back five. And that is safe. Oh, man. Brekalo came on for Philip, though. He's dangerous. Want to keep an eye on him. Roman's here. Roman, my man. Member here on the channel. We got a few members. 3 of them there. Top, Bai, and Roman. Much love for our members. We got a special video coming up from Producer T for the members as well. So nice little treat for our, I think our Holland tier members. 2, yeah. Who came off for Meunier? I don't... that hasn't been made yet, but I don't know who's going to come off. It looks like he's warming up. I'm assuming probably Gio. That's what it's looking like from the bench. It looks like Meunier is going to come on. I would have put Murray on, man. But I don't know, man. I don't rate that decision by Terzic, but he'll be playing it as a wing back, but it'll be a defensive wing back, so it might work. The reason that he's never looked good at wing back is because we attack. We're not going to be attacking too much, man. We're down a man. 66th minute, and we're down a man. For the remainder, obviously, of the game. Nicely done there by Dahoud. Nice ball! Come on, baby. Come on, Holland. You got to finish this. Yes! Yes! Oh, Dahoud, you filthy little... Oh, man. I can't believe we did that. Down a man. Erling Haaland wakes up when he's needed, boys. Oh. Oh, man. That's important. That is important. It's 2 now. Oh, Oliver Glasser's pissed. But look at this. Dahoud wins the ball back, and look at the vision. And look at the ball. That is exceptional. Haaland takes it with pace, takes it well, finds the corner, baby. Let's go. That is such an important goal, man. I was sweating a little bit. Well taken, but Dahoud, this is why you've been lights out this season. That was exceptional. And Haaland with a brace, like I said, if he goes a couple games being quiet, you better believe he'll wake up when time matters, man. That is huge. That's absolutely huge. Let's go. The chat loves it. Oh, Josh, what do you say? Dahoud, you filthy. I can't finish the sentence. It gets naughty after that. But what a ball, man. What a ball. Now, it doesn't look like Meunier's coming on, so you guys might be happy about that. It looks like Hazard just came on for Gio, which is better than the opposite, man. Deadly, this boy. Tyrone likes it. That's absolutely huge, man. Huge, huge goal. 68 minutes. Still a lot of time to go, though, and we're still down a man. But what an important ball. What an interception. Tyrone was singing the blues over to Dahoud earlier in the match. I'm always singing the blues, so you guys are probably at this point being like, shut up, Josh, we get it. But no, that's what this guy does, and this is why we need to re-sign him. Producer T, can you comment and just put hashtag Dahoud 2025 for me, please? Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page. But that was beautiful, man. This guy has just completely turned around this team. He's doing so well, and that's a foul. Yes, it is. My boy. My boy. UEFA Champions League is still possible. Yes, it is, man. Let's go, Erling. A little bit of love. Oh, my Joshua, you dirty little man. Got the beer. Dahoud, man of the match, this boy. He's playing good, man. He's playing good. We need to re-sign this guy immediately. Absolutely immediately. Josh, how old is Dahoud? He's 25. City's been looking at him, Tyrone. City's been looking at him. I hope not, man. I hope not. But, Josh, what time is it right now in Canada? It's 11 a.m. for me. Leverkusen is going to beat Frankfurt. What's the score of the Leverkusen game? Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Yes, but hashtag Dahoud 2025. You like to see it. You like to see it, and we need to, man. You have to re-sign this guy. There's no reason this kid can't explode. I mean, he's woke up this season. In my opinion, he should be in the German national squad. Holland 2069. But you gotta, man. You absolutely have to. He has been exceptional this season. You need to re-sign him. I think he would be massive next season. I think Marco Rose would really enjoy playing him down in that CDM, because if you can partner him up with more than likely Delaney, and if you can switch, because Marco Rose likes playing with the 4-3-3 as well. So you got Delaney, you got Dahoud, you got Bellingham. There's your 3 mids. And now you got to find 2 wingers and a striker, and you can play a different formation as well. It's good to see, man. Or you can do the 4-1-2-1-2. Delaney, Bellingham, Dahoud as your 3 center mids. Royce as your cam. And then Holland and Mullen. That's your strikers. If Frankfurt wins against Leverkusen, I think we'll get top 4. That'd be huge if Leverkusen could. But I mean, Frankfurt has got the easiest run in. Us and Wolfsburg, it's gonna show who's got it and who doesn't, because we both have Leverkusen, we both have Leipzig. I don't know how Wolfsburg's gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna hit the panic button or not. But the boys are looking good, baby. A lot of love. You guys have been killing it in the chat today. I see the hashtag 2025. It's gotta come, man. You gotta re-sign this guy. And I think Marco Rose did say he likes. Oh, nicely done by Holland. Nicely done. Builds a lot of time and space for his team, man. Does so well. It's been a real team effort today, man. Real team effort. I will be mad if Dahoud doesn't play in the Euros. The funniest thing was, guys, for you guys who don't remember, Dahoud, when he wasn't playing this season at the beginning, because, guys, he wasn't playing minutes. He got called up to the national team, and I was literally laughing. I was like, and no offense to Dahoud at the time, but he doesn't deserve to get called up. He wasn't playing any minutes. And then when he turned his game around and has been exceptional, he didn't get called up, and then not last time. So for me, he's one of the best German midfielders playing right now, man. Him and Gundogan are exceptional. Oh, Holland. That was for the Hattie. LOL. One day everyone hates Dahoud, the next everyone loves him. And again, when I say I'm someone who will admit when I was wrong, I didn't believe in Dahoud. I thought he was a good technical player. I didn't think he'd ever get fancied, which I wasn't totally wrong, because he wasn't getting minutes. But I just never thought he would get the chance to get a run of games, because every time he's got a good game, it's followed by a mediocre one, and then he's just kicked out of the team. He's been with this squad for a while, man. He's not a new Dortmund player. He joined in 2017, but he's never been on. Oh ho ho! It's a good hit by Babu there, just wide though. He's never been in the contention for a starting place, and I just figured at the beginning of this year I said Dahoud should probably be sold. Stupidest thing that ever came out of my mouth on this channel, because I just didn't believe he'd ever get the shot. And then he built his way back into this squad. That Sevilla game when he decided to totally change his future, and he's just been exceptional each and every game. And he's been consistent. One of the best players on the pitch every time he's on the pitch. And yeah, he's been one of my favorite players to watch. And like I said, guys, as soon as that extension comes, I'm getting a Dahoud kit. Josh's French side comes through there. People keep telling me they don't believe it's actually French. They keep saying it's German. Because of where the Strasbourg is on the German border. When my family would have been in there, they're saying it was a part of Germany. So I don't know. I know I have German in me, so we're just gonna pretend. You know what? That French is German. It's fine. My boy Holland needs the Hattie. I can't believe we got that second one, man. Such an important time to get it. Changes the complexity of this game. Josh, I said the same thing about Dahoud at the beginning of the season, and now I'm happy to be wronged. Well, and it's not unfair. Like I said, man, he's not a new player to this squad. He came here in 2017 and was never looked at. Was never given a run of games. Like I said, he was given one. He was giving substitute minutes, and then that was about it. He played. Go look through his stats and look at the amount of minutes he had. It's ridiculous. He barely had any, and then he had a couple good games, man. He had a couple good games, and then he had that masterclass at Sevilla, And rightfully so, Terzic said, you know what, this is it. And now he's had a run of games, and now he can see what this guy can do. And he's got to be re-signed, man. I'm not sure where in our Wolfsburg viewer is. Imposter Snape, I don't know if our boy is here. Did Dahoud get an assist? Oh, you better believe he did. He launched up, made a beautiful interception, and then had a through ball of your dreams to find Haaland. And then Haaland went through on a breakaway and buried it. But it's yeah, I don't know, man. He deserves a round of applause, and that's why I need to get a Dahoud kit. But I don't want to be blindsided. I need to commit to Dahoud as soon as they commit to him, and that'll be a little celebration for his new contract. Hi everyone, Just Study, how you doing, my friend? Lewandowski's playing. Why didn't they wait till he's fully fit? Well, in my opinion, Lewandowski's probably asking to come on. You guys know one of the hardest Bundesliga records to ever break. If Lewandowski didn't get injured, he probably would have broke it. That's 40 goals in a season. He's at 35. So he probably asked Flick, he's like, man, you got to put me on. This is Mainz. I need to score. I need to get that record. But I guess it's not looking too good for him, which is a shame because it's a tough record. But the Sevilla game, Dahoud was literally fire. Yes, he was. I want to tell Dahoud how I'm feeling. Dahoud makes me want to learn German, just so I can tell him how I feel. A lot of people don't believe Leroy Sané is German. He's also French, I might add. I did know that. If you go to, I think, Transfermarkt, Sané, I think he's got French. I mean, I always thought Sané was kind of a French name, but yeah, I mean, for those of you guys who don't know the background story, is like, I know my background is German. That's where my great grandfather is from, so I know that there's German in my blood. But I took one of those DNA tests, and it said I was 56% French and German. So it said both. It said French and German. But then it narrowed it down to one city, and all that percentage came from Strasbourg. But then a lot of you guys who have more knowledge than I do reached out to me and said, Josh, you're probably German, no French, because Strasbourg, at the time your ancestors would have been there, was a part of Germany, not France. But yeah, my DNA test said French and German. 56% of me is French and German, so I got a lot of it in my background. And then it narrowed it down to, like I said, one city that's on the border of France and Germany. So I don't know. Most of you guys said, Josh, I don't believe you're actually French. I think you're all German. So I would like to believe that because I've always thought I was German. I didn't think I had any French in me until I got that DNA test back. But I don't know. If any of you guys have an input on that, I'd be curious to hear what you said, because some of you guys, I think, said pretty much similar things to what I just alluded to. But Josh's favorite dream, going beer tasting with producer Team Dahoud. Could you imagine? I don't know if Dahoud can speak English though. Producer T's 100 words of Producer T's 100 words of German may not help us in the beer tasting situation. But guys, we're on the 78th minute now, and the team is defending well. Knock on wood. Don't want to ruin that. Oh, nicely done from Dahoud again. Can't get enough of him. We've done well though. It can be dangerous, like I said. Wolfsburg's got a lot of players who are very good at getting the ball. Nicely done by Piszczek, man. He's had a good game. They've got a lot of good players at set piece and distribution situations. So when you have a player like Weghorst in the middle of the park, it's tough because they're going to keep whipping in balls left, right, and center. But we've done very well to be able to defend today. And I've been very, very impressed. I know it's that, like I said, that midfield looked a little bit vulnerable in the first half. But knowing that we went down to 10 men, I think we've defended so far very well in the second half. We've been taking our chances because we knew we needed an extra one. And the fact that we ended up getting that second goal with 10 men is just incredible. Oh, Royce to Haaland. Finds Delaney. That was beautiful. Runs into the ref. To Guerrero. To Royce. Back door. Ah. They did well there. Look at Piszczek, man. Absolutely fantastic. Honestly, we need to sign Lacroix. Agreed. He's, like I said, man, he's my number one target for a center back. The reason I like him more than Milinkovic, because he was at one point I kind of wanted him, is just because Lacroix has got the Bundesliga experience. He's played in this league, and I think that's very important. I think it's easier to transition from the Bundesliga to Bundesliga, obviously, than it would be from the Serie A. I do like Milinkovic, but another thing is that Lacroix is younger, man. I think he's 2 or 3 years younger than Milinkovic. That doesn't mean much, but the fact that he could learn from the likes of Hummels, I think would be huge for his development. And we got luck with good young French players, man. We really do. And I think that's just a better fit. But our boy Meunier comes on for the last 10. I pray he figures it out. But how does a DNA test figure out cities? We got like the premium version, I guess. It narrowed it down to a city, and my city was Strasbourg. But I got some knowledge from you guys coming in. Obviously, you're still going to be a little French from Wes. Yeah, Strasbourg was German until after World War I or after World War II. I don't remember which, but after one of them, a lot of French people moved there. Interesting, interesting. But you look so Canadian with that face. I mean, my grandparents, my parents are born, and myself was born in Canada. I'm very Canadian. But my like I said, my great-grandfather is German. So that's why I always thought my biggest background did come from Germany, which is why I always cheered for the German men's national team and why I pretty much found Dortmund. It came from FIFA, but I picked the German clubs because you know, I thought I was German. And then the DNA test said that I'm French and German, and then it showed Strasbourg. So I was a little confused. Either way, it seems like you guys are saying that it is probably German. It doesn't matter. Honestly, we're not scared of Leipzig, but Leverkusen games always are hard for us every season. Josh, are you worried about the Leverkusen game? Sort of. I mean, if you guys remember the last Leverkusen game, we got absolutely stretched. They got 2 very quick wingers. Bailey and Diaby are lightning fast, and when they're on, they're on. And we had one of those games where we just weren't in great form, and they shredded our game. That was a very frustrating game the last time out when they steamrolled us. But I don't know, man. I am a little nervous, but Leverkusen's had a pretty dreadful season as well. I mean, they've sacked their manager. They don't have as much to play for as we do. I think if we get it right on the day, the defense shows up when needed. I'm not worried, man. I'm feeling confident. This was the game I was worried about because this was the make or break. It's a 6-point switch. Wolfsburg takes any of these points from us, I wouldn't have felt overly confident. But I feel a lot better right now. Being Canadian, there's always a chance you have French blood because there's a lot of French here in Canada. Very true. Very true. I can't speak a word of it, but it's very true. Munet's coming on. He's on. He's on. I wonder what Producer T's ancestry is. You guys can take a guess. I know exactly what it is. I believe... But half of it is. Producer T is pretty confident from the one half, at least. So he's got a national team he would support as well. I guess I can tell you. I don't want to wait for the guessing. He's Dutch. He's Dutch. His was it your grandfather that was born in the Netherlands? Nice ball.
Yeah, both of my dad's parents. They escaped during World War II.
Okay. Both of Taylor's father's grandparents were born in the Netherlands, and they escaped.
His parents.
Oh, his parents?
Yes.
So your
grandparents.
Yeah. So Taylor's grandparents were born in the Netherlands, so he's very Dutch. So Memphis Depay would be a good look for Producer T coming over here, but. If you looked at Taylor's last name, you might have been able to guess that. All day long, Tyrone is showing a little bit. Producer T is 100% from the Netherlands. Chris knew you. Strasbourg has much German influence as it's close to the German border. So that's cool. That's cool. Oh, good ball. Tyrone has got the Jamaican in him. So when the Gold Cup's on this summer, Tyrone will be going for his Jamaicans. We'll be going for the Canadians. It'll be fun. Taylor Depay. Taylor Depay. My dad is Irish. My mom is British. My mom's side is from London. My 2 biggest backgrounds by far is the French-German, but I'm going to say it's German because that's what I've always believed and told. Is German from my dad's side and it's England from my mom's side. But I don't have as much English in me as I have German. Like I said, 56% of my DNA is German / French, however you want to. Oh, peace check. Bad area to give it away. Flying Schlager. Oh. Little curl. And then 25% of my background is English from London. Hashtag producer Van T. 2069. Long-term contract. You guys are getting it down. Taylor Delict. A lot of Jamaicans immigrated to Canada. That is true. I'm Dutch too, Producer T, says Roman. Taylor Van de Beek. Yep. Yes, I assume Producer T keeps an eye on the Netherlands. Don't want to take a shot at Producer T, but Schlager from distance, well over. The Netherlands had a couple of troubles there at the last Euros in the World Cup. So, I live in a very Dutch community. I do. It's a very small community, but it's a very, very Dutch community. So usually when the World Cup's on, our town does get a little lively. I say that there's not a lot of football supporters, but when the World Cup's on, you see a lot of them wake up a little bit in this small town and go for the Netherlands. I've never cheered for the Netherlands. Like I said, I'm not Dutch, but I do like the Dutch squad. I think they're going to do awful, though, in the Euros because of their manager. I don't think De Boer was built for success, if I'm being completely honest. I'll be going for the Germans, though, and we will be covering the Euros on the channel in the summer. And you guys will be seeing a lot of the German national games. You'll see some other stuff as well. I mean, it depends on the timing of when I can stream and do watch-alongs. But for Producer T, we may get some Dutch in there, but I'm going to try to do as many of the German national team as I can, as well as the Canadian men's national team. So that'll be what the summer looked like for you guys. Canadian men's national team watch-alongs, German national team watch-alongs, and a lot of Borussia Dortmund transfer rumors. There you go. East Germany, I wanted to write. The only background for me I know of is East Germany. Very cool. Very cool. Is Producer T related to Van Dijk? I doubt it. I doubt it. Taylor Van der Sar. They're having fun. BBB, baby. 86th minute, man. We're up by 2. We've done incredibly well since going down a man. Incredibly, incredibly well. I've got a Dutch friend. He almost understands everything when I speak German. When I went to the Netherlands, man, and someone who came right from the Netherlands bought my parents' old house, and he told me that on average, people, and I don't know if this is 100% true, is what he told me. He's an old man. But he told me on average, people in the Netherlands can speak 6 languages. So I don't know if anyone in the chat can allude to that at all. But he said they can speak French easy, English easy, Dutch. Belgium? Is that what they speak? Belgium, is that a language? I thought Belgium spoke French, do they not?
I think a variation.
A variation? I don't know. They said they can speak 6 different countries. So, there's 6 different languages. And then they made fun of me pretty intensely because I couldn't speak anything besides English. And when I went over to Netherlands, it was another thing. When we went over there, when I went over to the Netherlands, there wasn't a single person in the 4 days I was in the Netherlands I couldn't understand. Every single one spoke English. And when I went to Dortmund, I partied in a bar for a night with 2 of my buddies, and we couldn't understand anyone in the bar. We partied all night with 5 or 6 65-year-olds that spoke nothing but German, and it was a fun night, man. It's a beautiful thing about this sport. Just subscribe. I don't even know why. I don't even know about you before. Well, I appreciate the sub, my friend. If any of you guys are watching, you haven't subscribed yet, and you want to, it means a lot to the channel. Helps us. Drop a like if you're new around here. Got a fantastic community. You guys are absolutely killing it. And yeah. Big shout out for everyone. And if you're a new subscriber, let me know where you're watching from today. We're having a nice conversation about our backgrounds, and it's always a fun one to have. I have Dutch friends. He speaks Dutch, English, French, and German pretty fluently. Yeah, it's a common thing, I guess, over there, man. If BBB can't catch Frankfurt, they can catch Wolfsburg. Yeah, they do. Well, that's what I said, guys. You guys remember the game against Frankfurt and Wolfsburg? Everyone was saying they wanted Frankfurt to lose, and I was saying, I don't. I know that if Frankfurt... Oh, look at Meunier. Look at Meunier. Can he deliver a ball? No, we can't. No, we can't. But he found Guerrero. Guerrero can deliver a ball. Nope, no, he can't. That wasn't Guerrero either. But yeah, I said I wanted Frankfurt to win because it drags Wolfsburg back into the fight. I know that Frankfurt would have only been 1 point behind us, but they got an easy run in towards the end of the season, where Wolfsburg's got a tough one. And if we were able to have them drop points against Frankfurt, which they did, luckily, we were able to catch them. And that's exactly what happened, which is why I wanted to see Wolfsburg drop those points. Because they got... Oh, look at the nutmeg. They got some intense games coming up, man. Oh, Poor-ish ball. Holland chucks it to no one. They speak French, German, Belgium because it is Flemish. Very true. I am from the Netherlands, but I can't speak 6 languages. We get 4 or 5 languages at school subjects. That's wild, man. It's very cool, though. It's very cool. I always feel very ignorant that I can only speak 1 language, man. I would love to speak other languages. I really would. And I always feel bad because, I mean, football is a worldwide sport. But I said one day there's a chance I could maybe learn German. But we're in extra time now. Holland's running in against Brooks for his hat trick. Oh, he took him on, but he got taken out pretty easily. Holland was the fastest man on the pitch today, and Lacroix, fun fact, was the man right behind him. Lacroix is quick, man. It's cool to know. Can he deliver a ball? No, he can't. Yeah, it's not a surprise, man. 4 extra minutes, man. Huge game. Yeah, the old people in Germany mostly can't speak English. The younger, like me, learn it a lot in school nowadays. That's very cool. Also, I mean, like I was in Amsterdam in the Netherlands. It's a touristy place. So there's a lot of, I mean, oh, this is Arnold. You don't want to see a hit from there. It does well. It does well, but I was in Dortmund, which I was told, like, if I was in Munich or Berlin, for example, there'd been a chance that I would have been able to understand more people, but it was a little challenging in Dortmund. But come on. It's going to Germany. There's only one place I was going. I'm Mexican, American, and Brazilian, so that means I'm a big booty Latino. Chris, are you actually? I don't know if you're serious or not. I can speak multiple language when I booze. Yeah. One of those kind of... I can too. It's gibberish is what it is. At least the Euro League is now 1,005 100% guaranteed. Yes, it is. Love to see Bayern down by 2. Yeah, man. If Lewandowski doesn't score, man, I don't think that record's gonna be touched this year, man. It's like Switzerland. Yeah, Switzerland's another one that can speak a lot. I lived in Belgium, which is across the border from Holland, a number of years. I have French, Flemish as well, Dutch, German languages they speak. Yeah, it's very cool. I'll look at Mounier again. Does relatively well. Pleasure watching the game with y'all. I'll leave now. Gotta go. My latest hero episode. Enjoy the episode, my friend. Appreciate you tuning in. Absolutely huge game. I think I said 2-0 was my prediction. Don't want to ruin it right now. Knock on wood, but yeah, this is a huge result. Holland does well there too to fight it. About a minute to go. It's coming home, baby. Josh, come on, you're lacking in 16. Well, I took French in school, but like I said, man, I didn't pick up any of it. Didn't pick up a word of it. But what a performance, man. When Bellingham went down early, I mean, we didn't have the greatest first half, and a lot of you guys were talking about that, but I don't know what it is against Wolfsburg. And again, I think I told you guys in the preview, we haven't conceded a goal against Wolfsburg since 2016. 2016. Wolfsburg's the last time. And in that game, we beat them 5-1. So, I don't know what it is. We have Wolfsburg in our pockets, man. It wasn't the most comfortable first half, but we walked out with the lead. 2 points now from 3rd place. 1 off of 4th. Sitting in 5th. A lot of you guys are saying it's coming home, man. Huge credit. Huge credit. This season looked dead and buried, man. Randy says GG's. Now we have to beat Leipzig. And like I said, man, with well, I don't know now. Like I said, with Leipzig losing, there's still no way they're going to catch Bayern. But there it is, man. 2-0. The boys go through. And we're within touching distance, man. Chelsea versus West Ham, massive game at 12:30, Josh. I'll be keeping an eye on that one. I'll also be keeping an eye on the Leverkusen-Frankfurt game. There is some big games coming on. But what a performance. And look at Mainz taking down Bayern. But keep an eye on that one as well. That's insane. Lewandowski started that match. I thought some of you guys said that he didn't start it, but that's awesome, man. What a performance, baby. We have Red Bull Corporation. You got your prediction spot on. Milk comes in with the help me flex it. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, man. I'm pretty pumped. I'm pretty pumped about it. I said 2-0, but like I said, man, it's one of those teams that we've just always done well against. And now, with 3 games to go in this season, we're 2 points behind Wolfsburg, 1 behind Frankfurt. I want to take another look at Frankfurt's games, just for knowledge for you guys, as Leverkusen's a tough one. But like I said, after that, they're taking on Mainz, man. But Mainz just beat down Bayern, so there's a big opportunity. Schalke should be a walk in the park for them, and then Freiburg is a tough side as well. But this is huge, man. I feel good, Josh. Tyrone says congrats. Someone told me that Lewy did score, which I kind of wish he. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I want him to break the record or not. He still angered me over the years, so that's why I don't know if I did want to break it. It's a tough record to break. But Union Berlin took down Bremen, man. That puts them in a world of trouble. I thought they were going to escape relegation there for a little bit, but Werder Bremen is right in the thick of things. And Hertha's still got like 3 games to make up for. Lewandowski really scored in the last second. Oh, man. Big wins today. Big wins. I'd like to invite Producer T to Euro 2024 in German as he speaks German. What an invite to Producer T. From our boy Sebastian. Yeah, man, that's wild. So Bayern did end up losing, though. Lewandowski did get 1 at the back to keep his chance to break that record on. I think that's his 36th goal, man. Another clean sheet for Dortmund. We've been figuring it out at the back. It's huge performance, man. We got the cup semis coming up. This is an absolutely fantastic stream. You guys were amazing, man. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. We will be doing our takeaways as well. So they're good. This is just a happy day, boys. Thank you guys, everyone, so much for tuning in. You guys have been fantastic. One of the biggest results of the season, man. No doubt about it. What kit is the Reina kit for? And yes, for any of you guys who want to join the contest, we're giving away a Gio Reyna kit. It's on Twitter. Head over to our Twitter right now. Follow us there. Retweet. Enter the competition, and then you guys will have the chance to potentially win a Gio Reyna kit of this season, donated by our viewer Sebastian. So a huge shout out to him. And yeah, get your opportunity in, man. A lot of you guys are saying great stream, Josh. Big up. You guys have been fantastic, man. This was a great stream. You guys have been a pleasure to watch the game with. Huge performance, man. Tom said it nicely. A lot of love. Much love to everyone there. Drop a like on the way out. Subscribe if you're new, and we will see you next time.